So I'm basically sifting through the internet. I come across Huffington Post, big block capitals in the front. It's about a Texas state board of education injecting conservative ideals into social studies, history, economics that will be taught to millions of students over the next decade. Well, isn't that just great? See, they've been doing this for years. It's been in the news for years. It's been talked about for years. How can they get away with basically writing textbooks for the entire nation, more or less, injecting all this crap right in there and getting away with it? They're indoctrinating children. That's what they're doing here. There's no ifs, there's no buts. That's what they're doing. They're forcing their right-wing ideals onto your children. Says here, board member Cynthia Dunbar wants to change standards, having students study the impact of Enlightenment ideas on political revolution from 1750 to the present. She wants to drop reference to the Enlightenment ideas, replacing the writings of and to Thomas Jefferson. Now, did you get that? She wants to take out Thomas Jefferson. This is Looney Tune stuff. This is what they do, though. This is what they do. They rewrite history because it makes them look bad, and it doesn't quite add up with the stories that they tell. It doesn't add up. Guys like Thomas Jefferson, founding fathers, who are totally devoid from religion. It wasn't part of their manifesto for the United States, and that kills the right. That kills them, because everyone knows they want to turn it into a Bible-thumping state in North America. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. Not in my watch. The board's far-right faction has spent months now proclaiming the importance of emphasising America's exceptionalism in social studies classrooms. But today they voted to remove one of the greatest Americans found. They took out Thomas Jefferson. This is the State Board of Education doing this. This isn't just some fucking teacher in a classroom. This is State Board of Education. So what they're basically doing is they're taking out, they're cherry picking. They're cherry picking the parts they don't like, and they're not even replacing it. They're just taking it out. They're taking out chunks of history to conform with their lunatic. That's right, lunatic values. I've got no problem with conservatives. I can go and have a beer with some of my conservative friends and have a good laugh, but I cannot converse with a far-right fundamentalist Christian. Just won't happen. Can't do it. So it looks like there's more trouble on the hill for healthcare. We've all been hearing that the Democrats are gearing up for next week. They've set a date, but they haven't set a date. It's not really set in stone, but it's looking worrying for them now, because that's more congressmen, congresswomen coming out and saying, we're not going to support this, we're not going to put our name to it. And people like Ben Chandler of Kentucky, and Louise Gutierrez, I hope I pronounced that right, of Illinois, Stephanie Sandlin of South Dakota, Heath Schuler of North Carolina. All of these people are Democrats. They're all voting against. All of them are saying I'm a no at this point. Basically, if you support this plan, and if you're hoping it goes through, 216 votes in order to pass a Senate plan. 216. As a Friday there was no Republicans going to say, well, we already knew that. We knew that there was never going to be Republican support for this bill. Democrats currently hold 253 House seats. They've got more than enough. So it's within the Democratic Party to sort out their problems and basically get it through. If they can do that. We will see. But at the moment they don't have the votes. So, nobody's really talking about that just now. You turn on the news and it's talking about, there's a date set. It's going to happen next week. President Obama cancels trip to whatever it was. He's going to stay about. But I turned on CNN and they're talking about how, because of Eric Massa's resignation, Eric Massa was never going to vote for healthcare. Never. He was staunchly against it. He was in fact more in line with what I think about it. That it's not progressive enough. That it's so watered down. It's a giveaway. I don't know. We'll see. We'll watch it closely. Here we go, another Republican scandal. Utah, this time. Hotbed of scandals. Utah's House Majority Leader resigned from the legislature Saturday, 2 days after acknowledging he paid a woman $150,000 to keep quiet about a nude hot tub incident. Thing was, the girl, she was 15. That's right. So this guy's basically get busted, and this was a long time ago, the incident. It was 2002 it's supposed to have happened, and it's basically unclear. So, I mean, there has been Democratic scandals of late. There's always Republican scandals. There's always one round the corner somewhere. They just can't seem, and it's always sex scandals too. Fair enough, you get guys like John Edwards and Eric Massa. But with these guys, it's habitual. And here's the thing: they gave him a standing ovation and embraced him. That's the response you get now for a sex scandal in the Utah House floor. That's what you get: a standing ovation and embraced. Unbelievable.